The final principle then is circularity. This is also the idea of cradle to cradle. So here you've got a picture of waste mobile phones. Do you know how long we keep our mobile phones in Britain, in the United Kingdom? It's about 9 months, and then we throw them away. Perfectly good working mobile phones. And not only do we throw them away because we want the latest model, the mobile phone companies give us the free upgrade. They try to persuade us to throw away the old model. This is totally unsustainable. And so now you've got companies like PhoneBack that actually take those phones and recycle them, recondition them, take out some of the valuable resources and elements in them, and close that production loop. And many companies are becoming much better at this. I saw in the LG report a lot more attention now on the electronic waste take-back schemes. We have to get much better at this. One of the companies that's made a lot of progress is Fuji Xerox. They now have recycling plants in Thailand, Japan, and Malaysia. Of everything that they take back, they're able to recycle 98.5%. So they're reaching very close to that goal of zero waste. These are other companies that have adopted, especially in Europe, the cradle-to-cradle principles of closing the loop. There is nowhere to throw our waste anymore. Everything that is waste should be input to the process. So to finish off, I'd like to just summarize by saying, so what are the steps you have to take to be a CSR 2.0 company? The first is you have to reassess what your impacts are and be honest with yourself. In a way, you have to admit that you are a part of the problem. You're part of an industrial system that is not working. So admit where your impacts are, and not just at a superficial level. We're talking about life cycle impacts, not just the impacts of your processes, but perhaps even more important, the impacts of your products. If you look again at a company like Unilever, they found that in some of their products like washing powder, the impact is not so much in them manufacturing the product, it's how it gets used by the consumer. The second then is to realign. And by this we mean, who are your partners? You can't solve these problems on your own. But are you choosing partners that challenge you or that just are endorsing everything that you're saying? So this is all about partnerships. Do you have people on your advisory board from NGOs? People that don't agree with you? We have to challenge ourselves more. The third is to redefine, and this is really about leadership. This is about the vision. Do we have that new generation of leaders that are prepared to say that they will be ambitious and bold in their targets? The fourth then is to redesign. And this is really about redesigning your products and your processes. It's about innovation. If it's just about some charity on the side, we're never going to get there. Everything that your product is has to be contributing something positive to society so that the society and the environment is better off for you having made that product than if you didn't. And then perhaps the most difficult one is restructure. You see, I don't believe that companies can make this transition unless we change the rules of the game. So this is really about transformation. We need the right kind of economic incentives, the right sort of pricing. We need the right kind of policy incentives. And so there's, in my view, a much stronger role for government in a CSR 2.0 world compared to what we've seen in the self-appointed voluntary approaches that we've seen in CSR 1.0. Thank you for your attention and good luck.